Happy Thursday, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to the live broadcast today. And also, you guys that will tune in for the recorded video from this live stream. So, today we're going to be talking about what is your special offer? What is your particular unique product that you're offering for voiceover? And this can get kind of deep. It can get kind of really intricate, but it's one of those areas in your voiceover business, in particular in this industry, that so many people overlook, they don't think about, but I think is so very vital and important to truly consider. So, if you're a person that's looking to understand how to start, build, and grow a successful voiceover business, you're in the right place. And make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tick the bell so you get notified whenever it is that I go live. I go live every Tuesday and Thursday. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, 11 a.m. on the East Coast. And we talk about very specific things that you can do to build your voiceover business on the exterior and also on the interior. Because for me, what goes on inside of us, the internal drivers that we have, are really the most important things that you can focus on. I'm not even kidding about that. By the way, I do have an upcoming conference coming. It's going to be in Mississippi, November 2nd. Going to be in Mississippi. And if you are a member of my Steps to Voiceover Success Facebook group, you have probably seen some posts about that. Or even if you follow me on my personal page on Facebook, you've seen those posts start coming. And there's more other posts coming, additional posts coming as we lead up to that date of November 2nd. It's a special conference. I'll be doing it with my good friend Cyrus Webb and brand new friend Mary Ellen Soganovich. We're going to be the speakers at this event, and it's called How to Do All the Wrong Things in Business and Still Win. So, and it's going to be power packed, a lot of great information. You've heard me give information here, but I'm telling you, you want to see me on the stage. I can tell you that right now. So, let's get into a little bit of this in regards to the special projects, the special things that you do in business. I don't know why I'm dinging all over the place right now. I must be getting a lot of, okay, just getting email. And let me turn this off, but I know my computer's still going to ding because it's on. See, it just dinged again. But anyway, so so many times voiceover artists, they are looking at, okay, let me get my voiceover skills up. Let me get up my game in regards to my audio production and things of that nature. And you look to do all these different genres in voiceover. You look to see how it is that you can get more work. And basically, that's kind of how far it goes for so many voice actors. You just are out there auditioning and auditioning and auditioning. And so when you look at the title of what I titled this particular video, basically how to, what is your special offer? What is that thing that's unique about you? What is the business that you're building around your voiceover industry over and above just auditioning for work that's out there? Hey, Storm, good morning. Glad to see you as you come in. Whoever's here, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know you're here and I'll give you a shout out for sure. So many times, again, we're just looking to get work. That's basically the thing. We're just looking to get work, but there is nothing that we define that is uniquely us. We do not build a business around a particular set of skills. And this is what I mean. Is anyone interested in what I'm about to say? Let me know. Because if you're not. So here's the deal. What is Earl talking about building a business? I am building a business. I'm doing auditions all day long. I'm getting work here and there. I'm on Fiverr. I'm on Upwork. I'm on, all of this stuff. But here's the thing. Hey, big doggy 45 in the house. Here's the thing that I'm talking about. There are businesses that you can create using the skill set that you have. There are clients of mine, for instance, outstanding voiceover artists. And instead of just auditioning all over the place, create a business around something that's unique. So some of my clients, for instance, they're doing stuff in real estate. They're creating companies and businesses around doing voiceover for realtors. Not just voiceover, they're actually going in, they're taking their camera, whether it's their smartphone or whether you get a brand new camera like I did 2 days ago, the Lumix G7. You guys saw. Anyway, I won't go in. I love that camera. But anyway, whether they go in and actually video record scenes from the home, and then put voiceover behind that, that's a whole industry. It's an entire industry to be able to do that. Another example, I do this. I actually do this. Um, I have a whole industry where what I do is create meditations. Since I'm into meditation, it just seemed natural for me to do that. So there are a couple of apps out there that have tapped me to voice and basically create an entire meditation from scratch. Whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to do that. There's one app. Wait a minute, let me just pull it up on my phone. There's actually one app that it's the only one I have on my phone because they're actually pretty good. It's called Zen, Zen. I've done a lot of meditations for them. So, but then also I create my own meditations that I offer to people as well, because there are a lot of people that are into meditation. And so when you start thinking outside of the box, I mean, and there's a bunch of different examples that I could go through. I'm not, but those two are ones that are right at top of mind. But this is what I'm talking about as far as taking the skill set that you have and taking it to another level and actually creating a business around that. Creating a business around something that you control, based on something that people want, is a way to step up your business in a manner that most voice actors won't, can't, or just don't think about doing. And when you do that, if there's a particular set of skills that you have, if there's a particular interest that you have, and goes as far as even when you talk about, like, you guys know, I do live streams, I do podcasting as well. And so there's different ways to generate money around using our gear and equipment that we have. There are a lot of voice actors that are out there, especially, well, in the coaching space, I should say, but it doesn't just have to pertain to the coaching space. You could share your experience, or if you, for instance, let's say you do a podcast, like for instance, in all of my live streams that I do or all the videos that I produce, there's links there that are in the description. Sometimes if I'm talking about a particular piece of gear, like if I were talking about my Electro Voice RE320 that I'm using here, I would put a link in the description because I have an Amazon account and would be able to put my link, and then Amazon pays me every time people buy this. I've made a ton of money in Amazon sales, just from guys, ladies and gentlemen, going and buying stuff that I've suggested through the 300 and some odd videos that I've produced. It's just another stream of income. And so when you're thinking about how it is that you can use your gear and your voice to actually produce something that generates revenue, it really comes to thinking outside of the box, because every one of you almost is just looking at one avenue. This is how I have to be a voice actor, and this is what I'm going to do. I've got to get on voices.com, voices123, Fiverr. I've got to get on Upwork. I've got to get on what's the other one? Voice Bunny. I've got to get on, and so we're thinking about all of these things in a really with blinders on. And what I'm encouraging you to do is open up your mind to the possibilities that are actually out there for you. And most of these possibilities, I mean, you can run rampant with it. We live in a technological age. I mean, I'm sitting here now doing a live stream. 10 years ago, we couldn't do this. 10 years ago, we couldn't do this, just come to the world whenever we got the inspiration to do it. We couldn't come on live and just, sell our products, sell our services, or whatever it is that we do, or just talk about something that we're passionate about talking about. So when you think about building your voiceover business, think outside the box. What is it that I can do that not many other people are doing? They're not even offering this. And so many people think so broad about what they want to do as opposed to thinking niche and micro niche, like you hear me talking about all the time. So, what I want to do right now, I'm going to open it up for questions. If any of you have any questions for me, you might want to just go ahead and type in, I've got a question. So I know that you've got one coming. And then go ahead and type in your question. That way I'll wait for you to finish typing. Let's see. B Doggy 45 saying, well, I had no idea real estate voiceover was its own market. You can make whatever market you want if people in that market want what you have to offer, but you never know if they want it unless you ask. Voice is saying your meditations are great, Earl. Thank you so much, Storm. I appreciate that. Um, it does not look like any questions are coming in, so that's all fine and good. I can go and finish my Friday Eve, as I call every Thursday Friday Eve. I actually just finished a voiceover for a client, which was amazing. One of the things I do, I work with Cyrus Webb in Conversations Media Group. Go ahead, B Dog. You can type it in while I'm talking. Um, I work with Cyrus Webb in the Conversations Media Group, and I'm also the station manager for his radio station. Another set of skills, right? And so what he does, and he's just launched a TV show. So obviously, he came to me to put together commercials for them, for him and his clients. And I just finished a commercial for an author, a 30-second commercial for an author to do that. And so it's another stream of revenue. It's like work I don't even have to really go out and get. Cyrus does the selling and the promotion for it, and I just do the stupid put the video together and do the voiceover. It took me about an hour to do that this morning, maybe a little bit longer, because I was really digging in to make sure I had the exact right words and exact right tone. So I sent it over to the author and she loved it. She's like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing." So you've got to tap into and find those things that are unique to you. And relationships obviously are important as well. So B Doggy says, "Do you ever rent out, probably mean your studio, to music artists or voice or vocalists?" No, I don't. I have to people that wanted to produce an audio commercial. I've done that like 3 times in the past year. But it's not a big part of my business, so I don't even talk about it or promote it because one, people don't know what they want. It's so funny. When you work with people online, it usually goes a lot quicker. But when people come into the studio and they start looking around and seeing stuff, they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing." They want to talk all the time and they want, well, I just want to get it done so I can go. Right. But anyway, he says, I'm getting ready to put together a new studio and I've thought of doing that with local artists. What I'm going to say about that is if that's what you want to do and you're passionate about that, do that. But if you're doing it, here's the thing, so many people, I'm gonna get a little philosophical here. And I'm not saying this is you, B Doggy 45, but it just sparked a message. It just sparked something in me. So many times people chase the money because they think, oh, like I could be having artists and musicians come in here all the time, but I don't, because that's not why I'm here. It's not what I'm here to do. Could I make money at it? Yes, but I don't chase the money. I just don't. I don't chase the money. I go only after my highest of my feelings of what it is that I want to do, what my higher self is communicating to me, what I'm feeling in my heart and in my gut, what I ought to be doing. That's where I go. And so when people start doing things just to chase money, sometimes that's the wrong thing. It's like, when you wake up every morning, it's like you should be asking yourself, what's the highest version of me I can be today? What is the highest version of me that I want to be today? And be that man, be that woman, be that person, you know? So anyway, I hope that answers your question, B Doggy 45. But if you're passionate about doing that, go for it. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today. If this made sense, please let me know. Leave comments if you want to share this out. I definitely appreciate that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and also make sure you tick the bell so that you know when I go live or when I upload a new video, probably with my new cam. You're more than welcome, B Doggy 45, and everyone that is tuned in and will tune in to the recording. Thank you so much. And like I said, I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, 11 a.m. on the East Coast. If you're not a member of my Steps to Voiceover Success group on Facebook, You want to make sure that you do join that. I do a live stream every Friday in that group only from at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see you guys around. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your week.